Kia ora koutou. Welcome to this episode of Idle Heroes. This episode is going to be on things that I think DH Games could work on and do better in the improving the game for us. Things that I think, things that I would like to see at least, and I'm sure a lot of you would agree with some of these points. And I'm going to use a similar game, so a game called Taptap Heroes, and just sort of make some comparisons and show some examples of areas that I think they do really well in that game that I'd love to see similar things come across to Idle Heroes. But one of the things I want to start off with is elite 5-star hero shards. All these heroes down the bottom here are not really elite heroes. What I would love to see would be sometime last year, I believe, they put a thing out on their social media asking people to vote who they wanted to be removed from the elite hero shards. I would love for them to do that again. Because since then they have released a bunch of new heroes, at least one in each faction. So now that we have Ithaca, Unimax, Delacium, and Olivia, I would love to see them remove some of those non-elite heroes from the elite shard pool, even if that is only when Delacium and Ithaca have then been added to the pool. Hopefully that is something that is in the works and on its way for us. All right, bear with me for a moment. I'm going to switch over to Taptap Heroes and go through some of my thoughts there. All right, guys, so this is the login screen for Taptap Heroes. You'll notice it is a vertical rather than a horizontal game. Now, so this is the front page. This is your campaign equivalent in Idle Heroes. So you just have to tap on the gold to collect it, and the chest, you tap on it, and that is your loot. Here you can do additional damage by tapping on the enemies. Not really something that necessarily I would like to see come to Idle Heroes. It's just something that makes the campaign a little bit more interactive. But let's go ahead and start talking about some of the features that I think would be good in Idle Heroes. Let's start with, so in the friends list, you see there's a red dot, so that means I have received a heart from someone in my friends list. So let's just click claim and send, and you'll also see, so it organizes your friend list by the most recently active. So at the top we have people who are online, and then as you go down, these are the people who were active longer ago. And then we have down the bottom here people who have not been active for a couple of days. So it just makes maintaining your friends list a lot easier by having that little bit of organization. And in this game they do still have something that is basically the exact same as the old Marauder system. So you get rankings and rewards for that. Moving on, very similar monthly events. So you have a tavern event and the Hero Fusion. This is something that I think this game is a lot more free-to-play friendly. So you can see I've already completed it, but for your first 35 stars, you do get these golden keys. You get 3 of them. Golden keys are the equivalent of heroic scrolls. So for the first 35 stars you make, you get 3 keys per one. So that would be in Idle Heroes. If it was something similar, you would get 90 heroic scrolls. So basically on this game, they have made it possible for free-to-play players to complete at least one loop in the Golden Key event, which is the equivalent of the heroic scroll events. And then for fusing up a 6-star, you get these Miracle Eyes, which is the equivalent of a Prophet Orb. As well as, so Golden Souls are promotion stones, Rune Stones are like the artifact dust, kind of. The resource that you need to upgrade, not artifact dust, the magic dust, sorry, the purple dust to upgrade your hero's stones, or in this game, runes. And then you are going to get moonstones are the equivalent of relics. So you get 15 moonstones for a 10-star, and you get 5 for a 9-star. And just the number of fusions is higher, so you need 35 stars, 15 6-stars, 5 9-stars, and 1 10-star, which is nice. After that, one of the things that I would really love to see in Idle Heroes is one of the arena modes here called Peaks. Peaks is like a draft challenge mode, which only uses like heroes at their 5-star form. I'll give you guys an example, but just bear in mind, I'm not very good at this. I'm still quite new to this game. So your first attempt is free, and then beyond that, it will cost you 300 gems per attempt. And during each attempt, if you lose, you can spend 100 gems to continue from where you were at. So you'll see you get 3 choices of heroes. And down here, just above where it says bag, you'll see it says Profession Halo. So when you make your teams for Peaks, you get buffs based on, so if you have 3 warriors in your team, you get an additional 5 defense, things like that. Normally, I do not get very good luck, and again, like I said, I'm not the greatest at this. Could have gone mages if we'd taken that Olivia. Samurai. Alright, so that's the draft system. They still have in this game a aura system similar to that of the old system in Idle Heroes. So Unity is the equivalent of Rainbow. And then obviously if you have 6 of the same faction, there's an aura. And that basically all of these auras are exactly as they were in the old Idle system. And you get rewards for ranking in these are the rewards for whatever rank you come after completing, after the time limit ends for Peaks. And for each one, so if you, a maximum of 10 wins, you get 5 of these awakening chests, which will give you the choice of whatever license you would like. Licenses are used to enable your heroes beyond 6-star. So to go to 7, 8, 9, 10 star, and then the enabling system in this game is a little bit different, but basically the same as in Idle Heroes. But you need these licenses to level your heroes beyond 6. So you get those golden keys, so basically 10 scrolls, 800 gold, and super wheel coins, the same as a super wishing coin. That's for getting 10. And basically you want to get basically 6 or more crowns to get those crowns. So you see we start off on 0. You will get still 1 heroic scroll and gold if you get no wins, and each win is going to give you 1 crown, like I said, up to a maximum of 10. So we'll just we'll jump into our first battle so you can see how it works. So this game is basically the exact same as Idle Heroes in the sense of how the battles play out. It's a lot of the other parts of the game are also very similar. Okay, so that is our first victory. You get a little reward for winning. And then here it brings us back to you get to do the draft again. On the side next to the third hero, you'll see the little arrows, so you can refresh if you want. The more rounds you get up, you'll have additional heroes, so you can use those heroes. It costs 1 hero to refresh the heroes that you have in the draft. So we're going to go for another Wanderer. Here, just based on the team we have, I think the Ancient Vows might be the best, but I'll come back to complete more of the peaks later on. Because one of the content creators for this game has basically created a tier list for peaks, which just makes it easier if you can sort of refer back to that while you're playing. And you'll see because we have 3 assassins, we have this profession halo, not professional. After that, one of the really cool things I think, which a lot of free-to-play players would love to see implemented in Idle Heroes, is so here in the heroic chest is where you do your summons. So that friendship, common summon is like your basic scrolls, grand summon is your heroic scrolls, and up summon is like just a basic it's like doing your heroic scrolls, but you have a higher chance to get one specific hero. They have this active during even outside of scroll events. There is an up chest always there, and the hero in the up chest that is available, so this time it's Lorelei or Lorelei. That hero every couple of days will be changed out for a new hero, and the more summons you do in the up summon chest, the higher the chance increases for you to get a copy of that hero. But I digress. What I was going to say is, so the energy summons, you'll see I have 10,000 points here, so I can do 10 energy summons. In this game, you need to be VIP 3 to unlock the energy summons, or once you reach level 100, you then unlock them as well. So I'm at level 99. I'm not far away from getting my first opportunity to do some of those energy summons. Another thing in this game, so this is more, if this was implemented in Idle Heroes, it would more apply to whales and long-term players. But so when you go into a battle, familiars in this are the equivalent of monsters in Idle Heroes. So you put in your familiar, but going into the battle, if you have more than one unlocked, you'll see you still get buffs from the other monsters, or the equivalent of monsters. You still get the HP and attack buffs from those monsters that you take with you into the battles. It's just the actives are different of the monster that you take into battle. So you get cumulative base stats, and then you can only take one individual monster though into the battle still. So that's something different in this game. I'm not sure that I would like to see that implemented into Idle Heroes, but it is something to make a note of. A really cool feature in this game is the Guild Wars are more interactive in the sense that once you get into the... So we'll look at the previous... no, we won't. That's not what I was wanting. But once you get into the final stages, you can actually bet your guild coins on who you think is going to either win, place top 4 or top 8 in the Guild Wars, and you will get rewards back if you win your bet. So last time, I don't know if I can see, no, it doesn't show, but so you get more, obviously better rewards if the team that you choose to win goes out and wins the whole Guild Wars, or if you want to hedge your bets and be safe and bet that they come top 4 and they do, then you get the rewards for that. So I think that's a really cool way of making Guild Wars more involved once you get past the initial sort of rounds and qualifying rounds. It sort of keeps you more engaged. It's the same in the arena, in the Honor League. You have this one I can actually show you. So in the betting, there are different stages in the Honor League. Honor League is like IDA. So you set up a couple of teams and you have to like qualify. You get better rewards for the better you do in Honor League. But when you get knocked out, or as it progresses, you can place bets on each group in the Honor League. So if we go back here and you look at the promotions, so at each stage you can place a bet. So I think I don't think I can see where I placed. Oh wait, here we go. So in the groups, I bet on these. So each group, I bet on these people in their groups, and the better you do, you can get rewards. So these Legion shields are like the arena coins in Idle Heroes, and you can spend them on Miracle Eyes or Prophet Orbs as we know them. Which brings me to, I think, another cool thing, the market in this game. When you go into the marketplace, so this is like your basic market in Idle Heroes. But the cool thing about this market is it has all the different shops or currency shops all in one place. So this is the soul market. The equivalent of the souls are what you get as they're altar stones in Idle Heroes. Luck is the exact same, so you get luck coins when you do a spin on the wishing fountain. There's the guild shop, the feather shop. Feathers you get in this game from doing the expedition, which is basically the equivalent of Brave Trial, but so that has a full-time shop rather than unlocking specific chests for completing certain stages. It's not randomized, it's always here, and this is what you can buy in the equivalent shop. Legion, like I said, is your arena coins, so you can buy light and dark 4-star shards, 5-star shards of any of the factions or generic ones, the licenses you need to promote your hero above 6-star. Miracle pieces are the profit branches, and then the moon store, so this is your relic store. You can buy heroes or artifacts. Another great thing about this game, the exclusive artifacts or the faction-specific artifacts are actually good. In Idle Heroes, I feel like they're due a rework. They need to be updated and made better. That's just my opinion, though. And another cool thing in this game. So again, you have basically very similar daily quests to Idle Heroes, but you also have weekly quests, which reset every week. They give you gems and heroic scrolls, or the equivalent of. You get soul stones or altar coins. These quest tomes are like the scrolls for your tavern quest. For doing a certain number of summons, you also get... So the quests are the same every week. They just refresh. You get feathers, so like the dragon scales and Brave Trial, etc. And then obviously the campaign one is like your quests or completed quests in Idle Heroes. Like when you alter a certain number of heroes, you pass a certain stage in the campaign, etc., etc. But yeah, so some of those features I think would be great things to see come to Idle Heroes, and would just improve the gameplay a lot. Something this game is... So at the moment, the Fusion event is monthly. They're actually changing it, so they're reducing the rewards a little bit, and some of the rewards are getting increased. But they're cutting it at the time in half, so it happens fortnightly, so that you're doing your fusions and tavern quests every 2 weeks rather than every month. So it's basically giving you more reason to be active during those weeks. And another major thing in this game is they give out gems a lot more liberally. So you'll see at the moment I have 2,400 and so almost 2,500 gems up the top here. It's these ones. I am on this game. I'm a free-to-play player, and I have actually in the last event we just did, in the heroic scroll event, I did a full completion. I haven't spent any money whatsoever, and I've been playing for about a month, 2 months. I can't remember exactly. But I have a couple of 9 stars. Things are moving. But yeah, that's just this game is a lot more free-to-play friendly than Idle Heroes currently is, and it's something that I would love to see come to Idle Heroes, is if they made it more free-to-play friendly and just easier to accumulate those event rewards or those event currencies. Yeah, I think that's about everything. It's like I said, overall, it's a very similar game to Idle Heroes. There are a few things that I would love to see DH Games implement, or, you know, obviously in their own way, do it somehow. I'll put up some screenshots of. I did actually message DH Games to say I would love to see them implement something like Peaks, which was the sort of draft arena mode that I was showing you. So this one, I'll show you the messages I sent. It was just before the Garuda skin was added to the Relic shop. But yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Let me know what you would like to see DH implement, or some changes you would like to see happen in Idle Heroes. Whether you agree with my comments, if you'd like to see some of this stuff. And if you do agree with it, send them a message. The only way we're going to get things changed is if enough people want them to be changed and are actively trying to make that happen. Anyway, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you haven't already, hit like, subscribe. Ka kite.